Have you ever had anyone tell you how to run your business, how you should do this, how you should do that, that you should be here with your business when you're actually here, and it's just made you feel really sad and down, and you're questioning your own ability? In today's podcast, we're going to chat through that. I had a friend share with me a story very recently about expectations in her business. And I thought it was such an interesting topic. And often we can get caught in other people's expectations of what we are supposed to do over what God's actually given us to do, or what we believe is best for our businesses. So, want to get stuck into that today. Before we do, just letting you know that from the 3rd of February, we have our membership intakes open. So they're going to be open for a week. We'd love to invite you to become a member. So if you're after a community of like-minded women, you're feeling a little bit alone, a little bit distant from God maybe, and you're just wanting to get yourself around like-minded women who love God, who love doing business, they want to pray with you. We've got our quarterly Thrive resets as well. The February one has been moved to March because I am going to be moving back to Australia, and also my person in crime is also moving house too, Meg. So we've decided to not do it in February, but do it in March this year, and we've set the date. So that's really exciting. That's going to be on the 20th of March, and we'd love that you can either join as a member, an enriched member, to have that included in your membership, or you can just pay for it separately. So if you wanted to spend some time, learn a business, something practical, we're doing bookkeeping. I think this time is our mini workshop. We're then going to go and enter some God time and then create some God-centered goals for the year ahead for our 2025. So yeah, we've got a few things happening. Me too. I'm also opening up 6 spots this year to do some mentoring. So if you've been wanting to get some mentoring, or maybe something that I offer has had you intrigued and you want to learn from me, I'm opening up 6 spots for 6 sessions. They are going to be an investment, not too expensive, just so that you value our time together. And it is your opportunity to pick my brain about anything you want. We can talk about property investing, marketing. We can literally do stuff in your marketing together, not just me talking to you, but I can teach you stuff, and we can spend that time to literally putting things in place in your business. You can ask me about memberships, anything you want, life in general. These are your 6 weeks, 6 sessions, 1-hour sessions that you can just have that time with me. We can sit and go through strategies. Like I said, happy to physically help you set up things in your business, whatever it is you need. I just would love to be able to help people out this year, and that kind of I do some mentoring on the side that I don't really put out and promote, but I did want to give people the opportunity that if you did want to pick my mind, it's there. So we've got a lot going on. We've got memberships intakes opening, we've got our Thrive quarterly reset happening in March, and then around the similar time to the membership intakes, I'm going to be taking on those 6 people. For the Thrive and membership, just head to the Christian Women in Business .co website, and if you're interested in the mentoring, you can visit my website sarahjanemeeson.com, or just send me a message directly via Christian Women of Business, the Automation Girl, whatever it is, and just let me know that you're interested and I can send you the link. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about expectations in business. So let me share with you a story of my friend, and if you're in that position, or if you're feeling like that, what do we need to do to move forward with that? So my friend purchased a business, it would have been a year ago, and it's a physical business in the way that there's physical services that are played out. Now, my friend had never owned a business before. This was her first time owning a business and running a business. She'd had some training prior for a couple of years with the owner before she took over, but actually doing it all on her own, it was a big step. So proud of her. She's done absolutely amazing. I think anyone who can just step into business and buy a business and then just take it on all guns blazing and give it a good crack deserves a medal, because it's an amazing thing to do, and it's a real risk. And to be a business owner, you do need to take risks. So it's come up to a year that she's had the business, and the person that she bought it from told her that he'd got the business to this point and now she needed to take it up to this point. And we had a good chat about it because, one, I don't mean to sound sexist, there's a bloke's way of looking at things in general anyway, which is quite different to how a woman approaches things. Like, we're just different species. Being very blunt, and this is where you should be, is a very masculine approach to it. And then making that, not really making that person feel down, but come on, why haven't you got the business that I gave you here and took it to here? And when it's your first year in business, like first 3 years in business, I don't think you can just take on a business and just suddenly know how to do things. There's a lot of people management, learning how to work with people, learning how to work with customers, pricing, selling. Like, you have to learn all these different skills that you don't necessarily have seen before that they are selling, especially if you've been in a job where you've had to sell yourself once at the interview and then you go and do your job. Where in a business, we have to keep selling our products, services, whatever it is. And if we don't have a sales team, it's up to us to do the selling. And so I had a chat to my friend because I'm like, so the business was here, and she was like, if I said to myself, if I can get it slightly under what it was, like, I'll be really proud of myself. And I thought that was a really fantastic, realistic expectation on herself, that to come in and go, yeah, okay, I haven't done this before, got to do a lot of learning, and then just keep the business running for the first year, learning the ropes, learning the different seasons throughout the year of the business as well. And she did. She came in, she's had a look, she's come in just under. And the person who she bought the business from is amazing. Amazing bloke, really beautiful guy. But I said to her, oh, it's a bit of a shame that you didn't get it up. But I just think, isn't it interesting that, I respect that they are the prior business owners, but they've had so many years experience building that business, and then to come in and say, oh, you've only run a business for a year and I'm disappointed that you haven't taken the business from here to here. I just think, come on, guys. In your first year of business, if you've made money, that's pretty amazing. And she has. And I said to her, you should be so proud of that. Like, screw others' expectations on you. Like, you set yourself a goal which was attainable for you. It didn't stress you the hell out. It didn't feel unattainable that you couldn't do that. And you did it. Like, that's amazing. Like, you should be so proud of yourself. And I let her know. I gave her that female, look, we're different to guys. We do business a little bit differently. Doesn't mean it's wrong, doesn't mean it's right. We're different. And how you want to run your business is up to you. And the clients that you want to take on and the people that you want to work with, that's all you. Like, you decide to do that. And how one person might have run a business before you doesn't mean that's how you continue to run it. If that's not what works for you, we're all different. We've all got different personalities. We all work in different ways. We've all got different strengths. Some people are really able to put themselves out there and sell, and others aren't, and we have to look at a different way to do that. And so I just want to encourage you that if you've got people around you that also 2025, what have you got for your goals this year? Or are you going to explode this year? Do you want to amplify your business? And often we can hear it on social media. Come on, we're going to keep going forwards with this business and reach, I know the amount back in the day was, let's reach your 6 figures or whatever it is. I'm just like, no, that's not it. Now this friend, she doesn't have faith, and like, we fully respect each other with that. But coming from a place of faith as well, I'm not demolishing that making money is bad. Not at all. You've got to make money. That's what business is. The world is run on money. But I think it's important for us to seek God and ask for his expectations. His expectations are for us to love and to do well with what he's given us. And that's our job as business owners. And it's also our job. God gave us a brain. He gave us a brain to use it. And he gave us each a unique personality, each unique set of skills. And it's up to us to best utilize that and work out for you what it is that works for you and what success looks like for you as well. What is success to you? I know for me, success has been able to have that little bit of time and freedom, apart from being able to serve you wonderful ladies and, share the goodness of God and all that other stuff. It's just to have that freedom of, I'm a very sporadic worker. Some days I can't concentrate at all, and then other days I can nail like a whole week's worth of work in a day. And for me, a 9 to 5 job, even though it's nice not to have to think about the business side of things when you do a job, my creativeness and how I work just doesn't fit into that box. So for me to really encompass all the creativity and the way that God's made me, having that flexibility and freedom in exchange for the dollar is what success and what freedom looks like for me. And to be able to work anywhere in the world as well, it's pretty cool. So my question to you is, we've got 2025 here. It's here, it's happening, we're in it. Some of the guys, ladies in Australia, you're just getting your kids ready to go back to school. It's the long summer holidays. And I know that if you're in the US or UK, you've already gone back, and we're going through the winter blues now, which is tough in itself. But we're in 2025. I invite you just to take some time. Obviously, when we go through our Thrive Reset, in March, we're going to go into goal setting and get in a lot more depth with that kind of stuff. But I invite you now to just take some time and ask yourself, what is it that you actually want for your business in 2025? If it's to put the brakes on it for this season and just to sit at where you are now, that is okay. Maybe it's you need to start employing a VA or some people into your business to free up you so you can go and do other things. Maybe you want to be able to do more stuff with your kids, whatever that is. Screw what everyone else is doing and other people's expectations. What is it that you want for your business this year that's realistic for what stress you can deal with, and what is it that you're expecting of yourself and your business for this year? And take that to God. Take it to Him. I'm a big believer that God gives us visions and dreams and like passions, and we're to do things with them. And it's okay for us to go ahead with that and seek God while we do it, because I believe He's given us those, and to seek His wisdom, to seek the Holy Spirit with that. And just sit on it for a bit and really get comfortable, not in there, I'm never going to move my, but just be okay with, okay, actually, this is what I want for my business this year. And I'm really happy with that. I know for me, I've got a big year again. I'm changing countries again. I've got a lot of different stressors on my personal side. So for me, I know this year isn't a good year to push forward with business and go hard. Like, I know that. I've got intentions, like we've already shared, that we're wanting to do in-person meetups again with CWIB and help women. Like, that's my 2 major goals for this year in my business. And obviously wanting to share the wisdom and knowledge that God's given me with you to do the mentoring. But that's it. I'm not pushing hard, because I know for me, I need to balance that time, that stress. I know I don't deal with stress very well. I'm not a person that can take, I do have a big capacity, but it's getting smaller as I'm getting, well, actually, I don't know. I feel like it's still growing with everything that's been going on. But I know I need to manage my stress really well, because when I am stressed, I get migraines, my body hates me, and I just need to calm the farm. Like, I just need to calm everything down. If I've got stress in my personal life, I need to keep business just humming along and still have passion and creativity and all those other beautiful things, but not put pressure on myself to grow hugely in this year, and just really surrender that to God, because He knows my capacity. He's not going to put things in my way that are going to create more stress. It's usually just from myself that creates that stress, and I'm sure you probably feel that way too. But yeah, I just want you to have the permission to look at what season you're in and where you're at and what your expectations are of yourself, for your business, and know that it's okay that if you do want to push hard and crack on and really build this year, you do that. if you're in a different season and a different place, and there's different things for you right now that will look like success and the expectations you want of yourself, you have permission to have that. You have permission to step back. You have permission to slow down. You have permission to just stay the same and keep things ticking over. So I encourage you to do that. Take the pressure off yourself. I'm telling you to take the pressure off yourself and know that it's okay, and that just to fully embrace God's grace this year over your business and over your life. And He totally has you no matter which way you play out. It's okay to chase your own dreams and not settle for other expectations and put that pressure on yourself. This is for you and with God, and for you to be able to do business in grace with Him. I'm SJ. I look forward to introducing all our new members in our membership. If you do decide to join, please pop your email, your application in. It's christianwomeninbusiness.co/become a member. You can find it all over the website. And again, if you wanted to find out more information about getting mentoring with me, feel free to get in contact with me. Like I said, I'm SJ, and we'll catch you next time.